I should laugh, but I cry because your love has passed me by. You took me by surprise. I didn't realize that you were laughing.
You want to start? You want to do the same thing, or just I got too excited.
It is. I've never been this excited for a film in a while. I'm very, very excited for it.
Yeah, man. I mean, the second that Joker footage dropped, I feel like the internet's gonna start caving in any second now.
There's that article that's Joaquin saying he doesn't care what people think about him.
Oh yeah. Nobody. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix has nothing to prove to anybody. He's a great actor.
He is one of the best.
But yeah, I think I should redo the intro since I forgot to hit the record button. But yeah, welcome to the DCEU podcast. I'm Lantern with Proctarius, and we're going to talk about some DC news. It's been a while, but we're back now, ready to record. And what just dropped was the Joker image, and we just talked about it, but we're going to talk about it again.
Because someone didn't press the record button.
Somebody, I don't know who it was.
That's who it was, yeah.
But now it's recording. And what did you think of the Joker makeup reveal?
Yeah, I'm a bit poor at the moment as well, so if I cough through this, I am genuinely quite sorry, because I know it's quite annoying when you're trying to listen, but I'm like really, really excited for it. I haven't been this excited for any film form for a while. Like, this film, every piece of footage that's coming out is just pumping me up, and I'm so excited. When I was seeing that first, it was like behind the scene, I think it was journalists who were filming it when he was filming a scene, and there was no audio. I literally was sending it to everyone. I was grabbing everyone, like making them watch it. I was even showing it to my mum because I was that excited about it. Like, it just looks amazing. Well, and then it's so early in production, it's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people were having that same reaction. I was probably the one that was like questioning what kind of film this was going to be, if it was going to be based off the Ace Chemical Joker, or if it's going to be like a more realistic one. And I think this makeup test kind of like shows that it is going to be realistic, and it's probably going to be more in line with Heath Ledger's Joker for sure.
Yeah, I definitely think it will be.
I mean, if they did make it an origin for Heath Ledger, that would be insane. That would be fucking insane. But yeah,
how do you think people would react to that, though? Do you think people would be happy, or do you think people would be a bit upset?
I think people would love it. I think they would accept it, right? Especially
they definitely wouldn't see it, would they? No one saw that coming.
And especially with how acclaimed Joaquin Phoenix is, like, nobody would be pissed that he's doing Heath Ledger, right? I mean, everyone would be fine with it, really.
I definitely think it'd cause a lot of hype. Like, it's gone now, but I was on Twitter a few seconds ago and it was there, and Todd Phillips' name was actually trending because of that test footage.
That's the second time like DC has broke the internet in like a week.
Yeah, Henry Cavill was trending for God knows how long. God knows how long.
I was like the whole day, man. He was like fucking number one. It was
crazy.
Worldwide. That was an insane day. I mean, just a little tangent. Let's talk about that a little bit about that day. What did you think when you first saw that news that Henry Cavill was not going to be Superman? Did you believe it, or did you look into it like I did?
Honestly, I believed it straight away because I seen a few weeks ago, maybe months ago, that apparently there was a lot of trouble behind the scenes and Henry Cavill was asking for money and stuff. And I think they've recast that much. I wouldn't think it'd be a problem for them. I think they'd just be like, recast. But when I seen the uproar from fans,
now it's
then I knew it wasn't real, because then it was like, right, no way is Warner Bros. Going to let that go, because like people are screaming for him not to leave.
They don't really have this for like Aquaman, you know, like people care about this Superman and Henry Cavill's Superman.
Yeah, like, wasn't there a few rumors that his manager did it just to show Warner Bros. How much people want him?
Yeah, that was the big rumor, because she came out immediately with a tweet saying that Warner Bros. Would make a tweet.
The cape is in his closet or something.
Yeah. And then Warner Bros. Statement was pretty cryptic, but, essentially they're just saying they're still negotiating And they could still fit him in that Shazam film if they get this done quick. Shazam doesn't come out till next year, so they got a lot of time.
I do understand their point, though. I think I'm with Warner Brothers on this one.
Why?
Because I just think Henry Cavill's a bit of bang out, to be honest. He's not an A-lister actor anymore. Like, he never has been. Like, I know that apparently, Mission Impossible was big, so he's an A-list actor. He isn't. He isn't as big as Ben Affleck. He still isn't as big as Ben Affleck. And people like that, and he isn't in Justice League as much, because apparently he was a bit angry, wasn't he? Because they only wanted to pay him less in Justice League because he wasn't in it as much. And now he wants even more money now to do a Man of Steel 2 or to make a cameo in Shazam, and I'm kind of like, you're not A-list yet, Henry, mate. Like,
I mean, well, it might just be worth the headache, because, I mean, I wonder how much he's asking for, because, I mean,
I definitely think Warner Brothers should just give him it, but it has made me think, Henry, come on, like, why are you being arsey about it? Like, if you love that character so much, you wouldn't be bothered what the pay is, you know what I mean?
I mean, this is a decade of his life he's going to invest. Like, I mean, you got to get paid. You got to get paid.
Yeah, but when I first heard that he was casting The Witcher, I was like, right, yeah, he's not Superman anymore. There's no way he could do both The Witcher a season, because it's just so much time he'll have to be put into it, and then obviously how much time will be put into being Superman. I just couldn't see him being able to pull off both. If Witcher's successful and they want like 5 seasons of him and they want it like churned out every year, he couldn't be in a film that's like, well, it depends what he's in. Like, apparently they're focusing on Supergirl, aren't they? They're not bothering with Man of Steel anymore.
Yeah, that was a part of the rumor too, that they were focusing on Supergirl. But yeah, I don't know how they make that work without Superman. Like, I don't know how you make it work with one without the other.
Does this mean we should expect no cameo in Shazam, or does this mean expect a cameo into Shazam? I'd be devastated if there wasn't a cameo. Like,
at least a little reference, like him on the TV or something. Like, I don't see how they can make it. Yeah,
anything at all, even just a mention of Superman. Like,
there's definitely going to be talking of him. I mean, we already saw the Easter eggs in the trailer and stuff like that.
It's a sequel to Justice League, isn't it? It's after Justice League.
Yeah, it's after Justice League, and it's after Aquaman
and all that. So. Yeah. So that's cool. Very excited for Shazam still.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited for it, because I know we're gonna get Black Adam if this movie does good. So
who doesn't want to see The Rock as Black Adam? Exactly. That's gonna be so cool.
I just gotta hope that people like the film and we can just move on and get Black Adam. But back to the Joker film. My reaction to that street scene was a little bit opposite. I mean, it didn't seem like what I was expecting, but I'm happy with what I'm seeing right now. I mean, Todd Phillips looks like he's doing like a really gritty, like Nolan style film right now, and that's what I want from a DC film.
Yeah, I think that's what it looks like. Yeah, I think it looks pretty dark.
Yeah, it doesn't look like some fucking like Guardians of the Galaxy cracking jokes every 2 seconds.
It doesn't, like, I know people were saying, like, that's it now. Like, you have messed up. DC are going to go lighthearted, but it doesn't look like they are.
Oh, maybe
doesn't look like they're going anywhere.
Yeah. But you heard about the course correction, right? Like, we're changing directions and stuff like that, right? That was like a part of the rumor and the Supergirl news and all that. Well, it's funny because after BVS, they also were changing directions. So now they changed directions back to the gritty side again. Is that what happened?
We hope so. That's what the fans fell in love with.
Yeah, because Justice
that's
League
what DC is.
Change. Yeah.
Like, why do people seem to think DC are like the Justice League and stuff are light-hearted characters? They're not. They're just they're just not light-hearted characters at all. They're pretty dark characters. Do you know what I mean? Like,
they're dealing with some pretty heavy themes. Like, they're like Greek gods.
Are you seriously telling me Greek gods were joking with each other? I don't think so. Like,
it's very dramatic stuff.
But yeah, I do think I think it's going to be a perfect film. I think it's going to come out and blow everyone away. I think it's going to be one of them like hits that it gets a bit of hype around from hardcore fans, but when it comes out, even the mainstream audience are just going to like fly into the cinemas to go and see it.
And we better not be seeing people bitching about, like, where's Jared Leto's Joker? Like, this is a different universe. It's a different Joker entirely. It has nothing to do with the DCEU. And I just hope people don't get confused by that. I'm not. I know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think a few mainstream audiences might get a bit like, wait, what's going on?
I mean, if they tie it into the Dark Knight, I think that would be like the greatest thing ever. Like that'd be insane. But we would have to see Joker get his scars, right? And we would see how he got his scars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And what if it was like a mixture between like all 3 stories he told in Dark Knight? That'd be crazy. But yeah, his makeup looks so good. I mean, well, I could have did better with the eyes and stuff. But when his face went serious, I mean, that looked like the Joker. Like when he went from a smile face to like he's deadly serious, that just gave me Joker vibes and stuff. And yeah, I'm really getting excited for Joker now.
Yeah, it makes me think that I wish they cast Joaquin years and years and years ago.
Oh yeah, for instead of Heath Ledger?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
But like instead of Jared Leto.
Oh yeah. But saying that though, I thought Jared Leto would do a phenomenal job because he is an established actor. He was unbelievable in Blade Runner 2.
Oh yeah,
he was good in Requiem for a Dream. I just didn't like the film, and he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
I think it's just I don't like his design still. Even I enjoy his acting, I just don't like that design. It just
I think that was like specific for the Suicide Squad though. It really seems like it was just made for that one movie. Because it really doesn't feel like it would fit in any other movie. But it fits with David Ayer style, right?
I've seen some Twitter posters say about, look what you got, look what type of Joker design you got under a Snyderverse. And I was like, nah, there's no way Zack Snyder would want that to be like the design of the Joker.
I'm pretty sure David Ayer had a lot of say in it,
Yeah, I just couldn't believe that that's Zack Snyder's Joker. Just no way.
Nah, you probably have a lot of plans.
But I've been meaning to ask you for a while now. But what do you think about Venom being rated 12?
Rated 12 or PG-13, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, it got rated 12A in the UK. I couldn't believe it.
I was so disappointed when I heard that news. I was so disappointed.
I literally just was like, nah, right, I'm not bothered anymore. You've lost my interest completely.
Yeah, you know what they're doing. They're gonna fuck with the film. They're gonna add some more jokes. Cut out all the gore and violence, and we're stuck with some mediocre piece of shit.
It's a bloody shame, though, isn't it? It could have been its budget was $100 million, which is just mad for a Venom film.
Right? The Joker movie's gonna be way less than that.
And they couldn't even be bothered to give us a dark Joker Venom film with what we've always wanted. For God's sake.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna go see Venom because I'm just curious, super curious about the movie.
Yeah, he's my second favorite Marvel villain, but
yeah,
just 12A, ugh.
Is he not gonna be able to say fuck or anything?
And what if it's a 12? There is no way in hell Carnage is in that film. There's no way.
There's no way. We're gonna have every other symbiote but Carnage.
They just couldn't do Carnage. Yeah. Anti-Venom's in it because he was in that new trailer, wasn't he? Oh, is it Riot? It's not Anti-Venom, is it?
Might be Riot. Might be Riot. But it's still disappointing, because these Spider-Man characters are gonna go to the MCU, and we're never gonna get a true Venom. It's never gonna be a hardcore he's eating people on screen. We're never gonna see that.
Unless Carnage does come, who knows? Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe. I mean, you would have to convince Disney, the fucking baby corporation here, to make a fucking Venom movie. Did you play Spider-Man the game, by the way, by any chance?
Oh yes, I platinumed it within 2 days.
Me too. Awesome. Yes, we're on the same level. Dude, what was with that Harry ending? Did you see that ending?
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alerts for Spider-Man the game. You don't want it? Just put it on mute.
Put it on mute for 5 minutes.
Play the game, come back.
But that was Venom. Apparently they're doing a new take on Venom.
Yep.
It's not a symbiote. It's Harry Osborn making it.
Yep. I mean, I was a little shocked to see that. I wanted to see Hobgoblin, but it looked it's just gonna be another Venom or something.
Yeah, apparently he's going to be a mix of Venom and Green Goblin in the new one.
His dad's probably going to become Green Goblin after.
Yeah, but there's still rumors that apparently the Venom symbiote might fall off him and get onto Eddie Brock still. There's still a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Because Eddie Brock exists in this universe. He was an Easter egg in it, so.
That would work nicely.
But yeah, what a phenomenal game.
Dude, Insomniac did insane. This is like the best game they've ever made. Like, and I'm a huge fan of
Such a good Spider-Man.
But it's like, it's so goddamn good.
They made a better Spider-Man than Homecoming and the Marvel, the MCU was.
Dude, I say to my friends, this is the best Spider-Man movie ever.
Definitely. It was unbelievable. It's my favorite Spider-Man interpretation by far.
Oh yeah, me too. Even more than Sam Raimi ones. I think this works better than Spider-Man 2.
The only problem I had with the game was the villains. I just didn't think there was very exciting villains in it at all.
Oh yeah, they just did Sinister Six. But it's
but when you finally got to fight my two favorite villains in that game were probably Scorpion and Rhino. When you finally fight them, they're just nothing. Like, you just destroy them straight away. I was like, ah.
Oh yeah.
I thought they'd put up a bigger fight. Like, Scorpion can do like a lot of damage to you.
Yeah, was it me or did Scorpion pull his mission straight out of Arkham Knight? The Scarecrow missions.
Oh yeah. I said that to my friend. Yeah.
Right out of that.
Definitely. I agree with that.
Hey man, I got copied from the best, right?
Exactly. The Batman games were phenomenal. Yeah.
They did fucking amazing though. With the city, it was just so like detailed and huge, and it felt alive. It was perfect. I couldn't stop like web slinging for like hours.
I've traded it in now, but yeah,
I'm about to trade mine in too. I 100%ed it, platinumed it like a couple days ago. Definitely my favorite Spider-Man game of all time.
It's up there with Web of Shadows. Web of Shadows was probably one of mine because it focused on Venom a lot.
Oh yeah, it focused on like all the Marvel heroes, like villains. It was a great game. That was a great game.
Class. Yeah.
A lot of like deep Marvel history with that game that I didn't understand at all. But I was happy it was there.
But
great game.
Back to DC anyway.
Back to the movies.
Let's stop licking Marvel's bum for a bit.
That's all the fucking praise they get. The fucking video game. But which one? What do you want to talk about now? I mean, did you see the news about Ben Affleck's script?
Oh, don't bring that up again.
Yeah,
my god.
Like Joe Manganiello, Deathstroke said it was like an awesome script, and everybody's saying that Matt Reeves' script isn't as good. So now I'm starting to think, why did those Warner Brothers executives go to Ben's house? Why did they go see Ben Affleck? They're probably
the pictures of Kevin and the other guy.
Yeah, why'd they go to this house? I mean, if you're gonna fire somebody, if they're let go of their contract, you're not gonna go to their house to tell them, right? So,
might just be looking out for a friend, or they might have just been going to see him, see how he's doing.
See how their money's doing.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope he's still Batman, but I'm not holding out. I don't think he will be, but
I think the only way he's Batman is if he gets to direct his own Batman movie. That's the only way he stays as Batman. And I think it could work if Matt Reeves did a prequel to BVS. He did like a younger Batman. That's the only way it could work, really. That way you could have a Matt Reeves trilogy with a younger Batman, and then you could have Ben Affleck in the modern day as the modern day Batman. But
very excited for where this universe is going.
There's definitely a lot of possibilities. And it doesn't seem like they're... I mean, I hope they make the Joker movie a director's movie. I just... Don't touch the fucking movie, Warner Brothers. Don't touch the fucking movie. We're fine with it. I don't care, how good or bad these movies are. I don't want Warner Brothers to touch them at all. I want to see what these directors can do. Because they fucked up one director's vision. Let's not do it over and over again.
What did you think of Captain Marvel trailer?
I watched Film Gob's live stream of it. Do you know who Film Gob is?
Is that the one who makes the funny "We Want the Snyder Cut" videos? He did that nightmare sequence on it.
No, he kind of a little bit of a contrarian, but he makes fun of those Collider people and
all right.
All the fucking news media sites and stuff like that. He's a funny guy, but I was watching his live stream, and his reaction was pretty much my reaction. It was just bored out of my mind. I couldn't, I was like, what's happening? I'm getting Green Lantern 2011 flashbacks right now. I wasn't impressed at all by the trailer. But it's not surprising.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I refuse to give them a view. I hate Brie Larson as well, so I refuse to give her a review.
I mean, really, the movie, honestly, it doesn't look like anything you haven't seen before. It's like an origin film, superhero. You've seen it 10,000 times. I don't understand who's going to go to this movie. Like,
Aquaman in 3 months.
Aquaman's in 3 months, too.
Yeah. The release date got pushed forward for us in the UK.
Yeah. That means they're confident in it. That's for sure. I want to see another trailer. I need to see another trailer for it. We only got one.
Yeah.
And it's in 3 months. That's unusual, isn't it? To have one trailer and it's 3 months away.
Yeah, there's normally at least 3, isn't there?
Yeah, like 3, 4, a couple TV spots.
Didn't BVS get 3 and then a few TV spots?
BVS is a special case because they spent like $200 million on advertising. That was a huge advertising budget they had for that film. But still, Aquaman, they should be trying to advertise it right now. It's a little strange.
I haven't seen much on Aquaman lately either, like anyone talking about it or anything.
No, I haven't seen the director talk about it.
Yeah, it's just went quiet.
Yeah, they're just waiting for, waiting for something.
Oh, did you see the test screenings? There was news about test screenings, wasn't there, for Aquaman?
Oh yeah, they were good, but not great. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's an okay film, but it's nothing special or something.
Dude, I saw Black Manta shooting beams out of his head. It's gonna be more than good. I'm gonna freak out when that shit happens. Oh my god. I've been waiting my whole life to see that shit. It's gonna be incredible. I mean, they probably are still touching up those special effects too.
Yeah, I think, isn't it? It depends on what the film is, but aren't they normally still getting finished even like a month before release?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they work all the way up until like sometimes the week of, so they definitely will polish it. Do you have a cold? I have a cold too.
Yeah, there's just like bug going around our town, and it's just annoying us. Everyone's getting it.
Oh god, it's the fucking influenza starting. It's
we're all gonna die. Hans Zimmer back for Wonder Woman 2.
Right? Isn't that fucking convenient? You leave for Justice League and come back for Wonder Woman when the pay is good.
That's definitely what it is, isn't it?
It is exactly what it is. I mean, he must have known what was going to go down on Justice League when he left, right? He must have known Warner Bros. Was going to fuck with it, so he's like, you know what, I'm just leaving. I'm not going to deal with this.
Yeah, all he's done is praise Zack Snyder, so I just can't imagine him not wanting to work with Zack unless something's going on behind the scenes.
But I'm super happy because that means we're going to get some awesome music for Cheetah. Some awesome, fast-paced music.
I hope a theme song's back in full swing.
Hell yeah. He came up with it. It's
exactly.
I'm expecting a full orchestra. It's great. He came up with a fucking amazing superhero theme. When's the last great superhero theme? Probably Man of Steel.
Which was Hans Zimmer.
Which was Hans Zimmer. Or fucking The Dark Knight, which was Hans Zimmer.
James Newton Howard who actually did the...
Oh yeah, he did it with him, yeah.
Yeah.
James Newton Howard also did Green Lantern 2011, so yeah. That's what I'm talking about, James Newton Howard. Trying to think of some other stuff that was happening.
There's no articles, nothing new on the Snyder Cut at all, to my knowledge.
Well, yeah, there is. There is actually some updates. There's some slight updates on the Snyder Cut, so I guess we might as well talk about it right now. Fiona. Do you know who Fiona is?
Fiona Zhang.
Yeah. She does the Release the Snyder Cut website. She's supposedly she is like a pen pal with Zack Snyder. Like they talk to each other. Yeah. And she said in the past that he told her to tell us to stay strong and keep believing, right? Which is kind of hard to believe, right? But then, this is the kicker. She broke her leg or something, right? And guess who sent her a care package with goodies and like autographs?
Oh, no way.
Zack Snyder. He totally did. Like,
I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
We got photo evidence from Fiona herself. He sent her autographs of all his movies with all his autographs. He drew a picture for her. He sent her all kinds of like knickknacks and stuff like that. Pretty incredible. Like I didn't really believe that she like talked to him that much, but supposedly, they talk. So I mean, anything that she said regarding Zack Snyder is probably true. And if that's the case, then like the Snyder Cut thing's actually going to happen. Like it's going to happen sooner than we realize, right?
What date from? Where are you seeing this? I can't see this.
What?
What date? I'm on Twitter. I can't see anything to do with.
It's on Bureau. It's on Bureau.
Oh! It seems like Destiny. I got the gift package from Zach. Sent me the other side of the world the same day as I'd been released from hospital, and opened it like a treasure hunt. I became the luckiest Snyder fan ever. I can't believe Boss picked some most precious souvenirs from each his DCEU film as his gifts, like the Slake from BVS, the hand drew storyboard artists.
The Slake, man, that was like that's storyboards. Like, come on, man. He won't do that for every goddamn fan.
What's he sent her? Is he sent her Watchmen on Blu-ray signed, Man of Steel soundtrack signed, BVS signed,
with personalized like notes and pictures? Like he hand drew stuff.
Yeah, Rorschach.
Oh God, I would die if I got that in the mail. I would fucking die.
Let me have a look at this. Is this, I don't know, is she for real or like?
She's from China. I was questioning it for a long time if she was legit. I don't know.
Oh, have you seen who it's from? Warner Brothers Studios, 4000 Warner Boulevard. That makes it like so weird. Like that's so weird, isn't it?
He sent it from Warner Brothers on their dime. That's hysterical. Oh my God. But yeah, man, that's Snyder Cut. I mean, we're still trucking here. Zack Snyder posted Superman storyboards on Bureau the day Henry Cavill, that rumor happened.
Yeah, he replied to a few people saying, "I don't have a clue," didn't he?
Yeah, and I found that really strange. I was like, how does he not know what's happening with Superman?
So he's very close with Warner Brothers, then.
Yeah, like he still works for them.
He sent her the Justice League, the director's chair.
Dude, like that thing that does the timestamps, he sent her that.
But I don't. But why though? Like, why is she? Like, what's she done? Like.
Dude, apparently she's just a super fan. She's a super fan. She's been supporting the Snyder Cut thing.
Yeah, but
I don't
she's
know
more
what else
vocal, super fan. But what about us? What about being you?
Maybe she sucked his dick. I don't know what the fuck happened. She has a super close connection, though.
Definitely. How the hell has she spoke to Zach?
She emails and stuff, I guess. I don't know, through Vero somehow. He only follows like 100 people on Bureau, or like 30 or something like that.
Yeah, I thought he unfollowed her. I thought there was something about that the other month or something.
I don't know if he unfollowed her or he refollowed her. I think I could look at who's following her actually.
But why though? Like I've been trying to get him to reply to me for bloody months.
I got lucky when he replied to me. That's for sure. Like he replied. I have 100 messages, so reply to like 2 people. That's like it. Damn you, Zack Snyder.
Damn you!
I'm looking through Zack Snyder's following, who he's following, and looking. He follows this guy called Jacob Torres. This guy messages me all the time on Bureau and Twitter and stuff like that. Super nerd for the Snyder Cut. He's awesome. He's always giving me like little screenshots from the movie and stuff like that. I don't think he worked on it. He didn't work on the film, but he's just a super fan like us.
He follows Chris Wan. Oh my God.
He follows Chris Wan. He follows a lot of people that like Batman vs Superman and want to see the Justice League Snyder Cut. Like he follows a lot of people like that. It's pretty wild. He follows Film Exiles too. They're also Snyder Cut supporters. I'm looking through. I can't see her name on here.
Yeah, she's not on there.
She used to be. That's interesting.
I was going to say, I thought I heard something about that. He unfollowed her.
He has the Nerd Queen on here too, and she does collaborations with Fiona.
Unless he just went, oh, here's my email, don't use Fiona anymore, something.
Or maybe it was like a mistake or something. I don't know. But yeah, he follows Chris Wan.
why would he send a care package to someone who he doesn't want to follow? Do you know what I mean? So it must be a mistake. That's crazy. Would you ever see Joss Whedon send a care package to his fans?
No.
I'm a bit pissed off it wasn't me, but still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I would die. I would have a heart attack if I got that.
If I came home one day and there was a post and it said from Warner Brothers, I'd be baffled, and I'd think it's a bomb at first. I mean, crapping all over Justice League and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But if I opened it and it was all Zack Snyder stuff personally from him, I would cry. I'd cry.
Oh,
cry. I'd be the happiest man alive.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
I just can't believe how much we have to defend him still. It's annoying.
It is annoying. I mean, people really they think he's everything good that Zack Snyder has done has been some kind of mistake or fluke. Like he has no idea what he's been doing. He does everything with intention in his films. I just don't understand how people don't see that. It's kind of like living in the Twilight Zone, you know?
Them re-releases got released finally. They're in my local HMV. The DC films, the new Wonder Woman one was in there.
Oh yeah, the re-release white packages
look awful.
They look awful, and they just did it to the rebranding shit. Why not release the Snyder Cut with it? What the fuck? But I don't know. Maybe Warner Brothers sees that maybe Justice League was a bad idea, what they did to it, and maybe their course correction is them going back to the darker side of DC, right? The, more adult stories. And with DC Comics, they're launching the Black Label. It launched issue 1 of Batman Damned by Brian Azzarello. That had the Bat Dick in it. Did you see this news?
No.
No? They made a comic book that showed Batman's penis.
Oh, crap, yeah.
Brian Azzarello wrote it. Supposedly it's a really good one, but everyone's hung up on Batman's schlong.
Didn't you see Dr. Manhattan's schlong for practically the full Watchmen?
Right.
What's the problem with seeing a schlong? Has no one seen a willy before?
Right. I mean, I have no problem with it. I think that's great. I mean, Batman's well hung. I mean, it's just fantastic news.
Yeah, we see his bum cheeks on BVS. Were people going mad at that? No.
We see,
in the Ultimate Cut as well. Why would you cut that out?
What? Why they cut what out?
On the Ultimate Cut, you got to see Batman's bum, but they cut it out the normal film.
Oh yeah, because we can't handle ass crack, right?
It's a 15 instantly when the bum all's out.
It's ridiculous. I mean, you can see every muscle on Superman, including his bulge, but we can't see the backside of Batman. That's a rated R. But I hear that Batman vs Superman got the R rating because Batman was punching people in the face repeatedly. I hear that's why it got the R rating. And if you watch the theatrical cut, they cut out some punches to the face during that warehouse fight.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah. I think it was 3 in a row is too many, and that gets you a rated R. But yeah, man, they got a rated R mostly for the themes of the movie and the violence in the warehouse scene. That's why it got a rated R. The adult themes.
Very adult.
Why is that a problem? Why can't PG-13 audiences handle that? Why can't they handle a little adult stories? The average comic book reader is 35. I'm tired of seeing superhero stories told over and over. Hero saves everybody lives. It's the same story over and over. We can move on. We could always get a Watchmen movie. But yeah.
It's apparently that Joker, that little footage that's just being released. That was before Phoenix even had the role.
Really?
It was test footage from months ago. Yeah.
Oh, so that's definitely not his final look.
Definitely not. No.
I would be fine with it because it does look just like John Wayne Gacy for sure. That's what they're going for that look. It is creepy as hell. I mean, I don't like the eyebrows though. Eyebrows are stupid as fuck. I don't know why they painted on eyebrows.
I know, yeah.
Get rid of those. I think it looks fine. But yeah, it definitely reminds me of Heath Ledger's Joker a lot. And I think this movie's going to make $1 billion. I think it's going to make $1 billion.
Do you think?
Oh yeah, I think if they market it like that and they, get people thinking that this has something to do with The Dark Knight because it's the same type of Joker. It's realistic. He has the painted on face. You know, they might get a huge draw. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, that's going to be a huge moneymaker. That's going to be a cash cow. What do you think? I was interested to know what you think a movie like Shazam is going to make or Aquaman's going to make. Like, how much money, box office-wise, do you think Aquaman's going to make?
I don't think Aquaman's going to flop because of its low budget, but I think Aquaman's going to make like 400, 500, 600 mil. I don't think it's going to top over that.
Yeah.
And I think Shazam's going to be the same, depending on a cameo. If it's got a cameo, a bit more because people, word of mouth, people will fly to go and see Superman.
Oh, yeah.
If it doesn't have a cameo, probably a bit less than Aquaman.
Yeah. Because
maybe a bit more.
Oh, yeah. Because the lowest grossing film of all these DC films has been Justice League out of all of them. And so, I mean, if Aquaman could just beat that or, like, tie it, that'd be great. Like, you know, say that would be fantastic. That's a win, right? Like, that's really good. Like, coming off of Justice League and everything. And, you know, if it gets good word of mouth, it could probably make closer to, like, what Suicide Squad did with, like, the 700 million number, which is, like, the fucking perfect amount of money for these movies. Because that means they'll make more, you know, they'll make sequels and stuff. If it breaks 700 million, they'll make sequels and stuff. Shazam is obviously, I think, easy 500. And Wonder Woman might get close to that billion mark just because it's the sequel to Wonder Woman. And, you know, this Joker movie, this could be like the big moneymaker. Like, this could be like the thing that funds the DC films for the next, like, 10 years. I mean, I think if they market it right, it could really be that big.
I think it'll make a lot of money, but I don't think it'll.
It depends. It all depends.
Yeah, it depends on a lot of factors. I think we need to see more of that before we can guess.
Oh, yeah, I need to see a fucking trailer. I need to see a trailer, something. We'll have to wait till, like, Aquaman. Do you think they're going to do a trailer at Aquaman? Probably not. I don't know.
What do you mean? Another one?
A trailer for Joker on Aquaman. Yeah.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely not?
Nah. They've literally only just started filming, haven't they? Like, literally just started it.
So maybe they put it on Wonder Woman. I don't know. Or they save it for next Comic-Con. When are we going to get that trailer?
I think Wonder Woman's out after next Comic-Con, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like next winter, right? Or is it reversed? No, yeah.
Oh, it's Shazam? Oh, yeah, I can't remember.
It's either or. It's either or.
Yeah, I think Shazam's nearly finished, isn't it? So I think Shazam will be first, and then Wonder Woman will be next.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But we're definitely getting those two films in 2019. So, I mean, you know, everything's still trucking along. You know, we got a lot of good movies to look forward to. Todd Phillips' Joker film looks better and better. Like, I was not having a lot of faith in it when I saw those street shots. Because there's another thing I was thinking about. And it's, how's Batman fit into this movie? You know, how does he fit into the story? Is Batman going to be in the Joker at all? And I don't know how you do an origin without Batman.
I don't think he will be.
That's what I'm thinking. By the way the movie looks and stuff, and I'm just like, how do you do the origin without him? But if they
I think you'll get mentioned, and you might get like a lot of talk about him, but I don't think we're going to get a sight of him. I don't think we're going to see him at all.
Because you have a great director, you have a great actor that looks like Heath Ledger Joker. Like, he looks a lot like him. But, you know, I have to wait to see. Anything else you want to talk about with the Joker movie? Yeah, I want to see more and more, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I want to see another Shazam trailer, another Aquaman trailer.
Yeah.
I'm not really bothered about Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Wonder Woman is going to be fine. I mean, it's going to be fine. The only problem I really, I think might hurt the film is Kristen Wiig. You know, because I haven't really seen a great acting performance from her ever. So I hope she does good, but I hope she's not the only villain. Like, I hope we have another villain to help her out. Yeah, I'm looking at a still image of the Joker from the end of that, you know, little teaser thing. And I love his actual, like, his mouth part, how big the red is around his mouth. But I hate how he has red on his nose, and I hate the fucking eyebrows. So if you got rid of those two things, I think it looked great.
Yeah.
It's just too much with the eyebrows.
I think that's going to change a lot by the time we see the final film.
Oh yeah. But I like the idea of having that big mouth, like the just like red all over his fucking mouth, like, and he's so serious looking, like he looks deadly serious. Are we gonna see Joker killing people? Like, I thought this Joker movie was gonna be like we see Joker become the Joker at the end of the movie, and like it cuts to black, you know, like I didn't think like we're gonna see him change like 20 minutes in and then get the Joker for the rest of the film, you know. I mean, what do you think is going to happen in the film?
I think it'll be setting up him becoming the Joker, him putting on some kind of very rookie basic Joker makeup that doesn't look that good. And you'll be like, ugh, doing a few kills, doing a few dark shit. Then the ending's going to be him like opening up Amusement Mile. He's nicked Amusement Mile or whatever.
It, yeah. Because Amusement Mile looks fucking decrepit. Yeah, it looks like it's destroyed.
Yeah, and I think he's going to start putting on some makeup, and then it'll end with him putting on like some really, really terrifying, janky makeup that just makes him look like the proper.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do the Ace Chemicals thing. It doesn't strike me for Ace Chemicals. No.
It doesn't fit with this Joker that they're going for, which is disappointing in a way, because that's like my ideal version of Joker. And when he jumps in Suicide Squad, when Jared Leto jumps in the acid bath, that was just like a total nerd out moment that I loved. I think that's like one of the best parts of the movie is when he jumps after Harley. A totally different side of Joker you've never seen before. But like just that image of him falling like into the chemicals was like awesome. It was like goosebumps when I first saw it.
On Suicide Squad.
Yeah, on the fucking Suicide Squad. But I'm fine. If you don't, I mean, that means Batman's not going to be in it. If they don't do Ace Chemicals, it means Batman's not in it. That's usually how it goes. Batman encounters the Red Hood, who's the Joker, and the Red Hood trips on his own cape and falls into the chemical bath. That's usually how it goes. But we've seen it before. Jack Nicholson did it in Tim Burton's film. So we've seen that before. So I see why they wouldn't want to do the same thing again.
Yeah, but do you think it's going to be a unique take on the Joker then? Do you not think it's going to be based off any comic, or just have very, very basic inspiration?
Not based, but it's going to be inspired by Brian Azzarello's The Joker, the Brian Azzarello Joker book. That has a lot pulled from it in The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight took a lot of inspiration from that, as far as the scars on the face goes and stuff. But yeah, I mean, in that book, Joker's real serious. He only acts like the Joker when he sees Batman and stuff, and that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this Joker. Is that he's not gonna be having fun until he runs into the Batman, right? He's just gonna be killing people, but he's gonna be serious about it, and then he's gonna see Batman, he's gonna start laughing, right?
Yeah.
But if people are saying it's based off the Killing Joke, I mean, I don't understand how they're getting that, because, I mean, you would have to have Batman and Batgirl and fucking Commissioner Gordon and fucking... You'd have to have a lot of shit going on, which I don't think they're going to do at all. But, as far as him buying the Amusement Mile, that wasn't the Killing Joke, so I guess there's the inspiration there.
Yeah, I like the Dark Knight Returns version of Joker. I think he's pretty cool.
That is definitely one of the most perfect versions of Joker, because he comes out of a coma because of Batman. And that's my whole deal with Joker, is that you can't have Joker without Batman, right? Like, they need each other to exist, right?
Yeah, Lego Batman proof that.
Oh, yeah. That's my hang-up about the Joker movie. But other than that, there is a Joker book where I think it's called All-Star Batman. And it's a Frank Miller book, another Frank Miller book. And Joker's like a mob boss and stuff. It's a lot like the Suicide Squad Joker. And I don't think they're going to do that either. I mean, this doesn't look like a mob boss Joker, does it?
No, he looks like someone who just wants to kill and...
Yeah. It looks scary. It looks a little scary. I'm digging it.
He does. He looks very, very frightening. Very, what's the word? makes me very anxious whenever I see him on screen.
Oh yeah, like the second.
I think he's such a perfect actor though, because there's a film called Her, and it's like my favorite love film, and it's Joaquin Phoenix plays the main character, and he plays such a shy, innocent, like romantic man. Do you know what I mean? But then he goes from that to this guy who I'm fucking terrified of. Like, he's a brilliant actor. He really is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I should have been.
If you want to see what he could be like as the Joker, watch Gladiator. He played a very terrifying, psychotic person on Gladiator.
Oh yeah, I love Gladiator. I still need to see Her, but I recognize that he is an amazing actor. I loved a lot of his films. We shouldn't have had any doubt because he only picks films that are good. You know, like he picks his scripts very carefully. You know.
Yeah, you very rarely see him do one.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I saw him in a bad film, it was like early 2000s. You know, like. Should have all the faith in the world that Joaquin Phoenix is going to pull this off.
Affleck, that's his name.
Yeah, that's an interesting name. I've never heard of that name in the comics before.
Affleck.
Oh yeah.
Affleck. Wait, what?
It's a little on the nose.
I hope that's not his final look. I really hope not. But
yeah, I'm thinking there's no way. There's no way. It's like it's way too much of a risk. Really, like if they did that, that'd be crazy.
Joker's trending at 70,000 tweets.
Dude, they're breaking the fucking internet.
20,000.
They're breaking the goddamn internet.
They've done it again.
They've done it again. Brie Larson's got nothing on this.
She really hasn't. Like, I seen someone post something about the views, and I was just like, nah, like.
God, she should have said nothing when that fucking Entertainment Weekly magazine thing was gonna come out. Why would you think that would break the internet?
I don't know. She's a proper dial. She's one of them awful feminists as well.
Oh yeah, like there was that whole story about her getting like angry because someone asked for her phone number or something. It's like, goddamn, how much of a stuck-up bitch can you be? Like,
and she said she doesn't care what white male critics think. It's like, oh my god.
It is a little racist, you know, when they say stuff like that, you know. But anyway. This ain't the race podcast. This is the DCEU podcast. We talk about DC movies and Spider-Man video games. But, you know, I mean, just this Joker thing gives me a lot of faith that maybe WB is realizing that they can make great films that have comic book characters in it. You know, they don't have to just make some formulaic, you know, by-the-numbers film like what Justice League turned out to be, right? What they changed it into. We all know a 3-hour cut Justice League is better. But, you know, it looks like maybe they're letting a director make a fucking movie. Just fucking let them make the movie. It's all I want. That's it for now from both of us. I don't know when the next episode is going to be. Because
we can't give you dates anymore.
Yeah, we can't make promises.
If we're both back at uni, well,
whenever we get together and talk. Yeah. Whenever we get together and talk like this, you know, that's when it goes up, you know. It might be a week from now, it might be like a month from now. You know, whenever big news happens, though, yeah, we're definitely going to try to get something in. But yeah, that's it for now. You want to say anything else before it ends here?
No, just I agree with what you just said there, yeah, like, it could be a week from now, it could be a month from now, but we hope you stick by us because we are trying, but it's hard when
different
you work
times.
part-time and you try and keep the social life and you're in education still.
Yeah. I mean, I barely have fucking time to make videos because I was sick this week and I had to go to class while sick, so that wasn't awesome. But, you know, fucking just didn't have the energy to do anything else. That's it for now, I guess.
Yeah, that's it for now. There's not much more to talk about, so.
Let us know what you think of the Joker movie and everything else that we've talked about. I've already forgot about it. I've already forgot it. But I'll see you in the next one.
See you all later.
I should laugh, but I cry. Because your love has passed me by. You took me by surprise.